Chosen one, midnight will birth. A miracle, your moment of destiny. There are moments in time that are not just regular hours ticking by. There are sacred hours, appointed times, spiritual gates that open and change everything in an instant. Tonight is one of those moments. This midnight is not ordinary. This is a divine delivery room. A miracle is being born, and you, yes, you, chosen one, are the reason. Your name is written on this moment. Your destiny has an appointment with the supernatural clock. Midnight will not pass without birthing something for you. It has already begun. Before we begin, stay with this message until the very end. Let your spirit soak in every word, because tonight is not just a message, it is a movement. And I encourage you to speak to the universe by writing your warmest wishes in the comments, along with the number 777. Let the winds of destiny carry your desires, and let this midnight not only birth your miracle, but energize your vision with unstoppable momentum. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel and listen carefully, because what's unfolding is far deeper than just timing. This midnight is an opening, a divine corridor between what has been delayed and what is now arriving. The heavens are not waiting anymore. They've aligned. The push has begun. The labor pains of your purpose have intensified. And that means something magnificent is about to break through. There have been midnights in your life that came with sorrow, with silence, with confusion. Nights when you wept and wondered if heaven heard your cries. Nights when you were up while the world was asleep, battling battles no one saw. But this midnight is different. This midnight comes with light. This one arrives with a contract signed in the spirit realm. Your name written in golden ink, the word fulfilled stamped beside your promise. Chosen one, you've walked through seasons of spiritual gestation, hidden development, painful pruning, the kind of waiting that breaks down pride and builds unshakable faith. You were not waiting for nothing. You were being prepared for this. And midnight is the turning point. Every divine prophecy that seemed like a delay was really in preparation for alignment. You had to be isolated so that you could be elevated. You had to walk away from distractions so you could hear the call clearly. This is the moment you stop questioning why it took so long, and start realizing that timing was always working for you. Midnight is the moment when the clock resets, the date shifts, the new day begins, even before the light is visible. And just like that, your situation is about to shift. Even though your eyes can't see it yet, the Spirit has already moved. Even in the darkness, something holy is being birthed. You were never behind. You were never forgotten. Heaven has always been counting down to this hour for you. This is not the end of a day. It is the start of a destiny. You're not too late. In fact, you're right on time. Midnight is the proof that you're about to witness something no one thought possible. And when it happens, no one will be able to deny the hand of God on your life. Your miracle doesn't require human permission. It doesn't need earthly validation. It doesn't wait for people to understand it. Midnight is when divine things happen in silence, in shadows, in stillness, but the impact will echo loudly across your life. There's a miracle that's forming right now that doesn't need noise to prove it's real. It just needs you to be ready. You've carried a spiritual pregnancy, maybe even in secret. You've felt shifts in your spirit that you couldn't explain. You've known deep down that something's coming, even when nothing around you looked different. That's because the miracle always matures in the invisible, before it shows up in the visible. And right now, the contractions of your calling are signaling that the hour has come. Don't be deceived by how quiet it seems. Stillness isn't emptiness. It's divine suspense. Midnight is when heaven gets quiet before it releases glory. Your miracle is not late. It's not lost. It's being delivered right on time. There's a reason you felt led to this message. There's a reason your heart is burning while hearing these words. It's because your spirit knows this midnight is not ordinary. It is sacred. It is marked. And it is yours. Your miracle is coming dressed in silence, wrapped in suddenness, and carrying your name. Keep standing. Keep expecting. Keep your heart wide open. Because this is the kind of midnight that only comes once in a generation. And it came for you. You don't need to force this miracle. You don't need to chase it. It's already headed your way. It's been activated in the Spirit. Midnight has announced it. And once heaven announces a thing, no power can stop it from arriving. Not opposition, not delay, not even your past. You've cried, and those tears watered the soil. You've sacrificed, and those sacrifices built the altar. You've waited, and your waiting matured your strength. Now you are positioned. The miracle needs a vessel that's prepared, and you are no longer who you used to be. That's why the miracle is no longer postponed. Heaven waited for your alignment, and now it begins. This midnight will do what others could not. It will speak on your behalf. It will bring forth fruit from what felt like fallow ground. The time is up on your drought. Your season of lack has expired. Your invisible harvest is about to be made public. The moment you thought was working against you was actually working for you. The darkness hid you, but it never denied you. You were covered, not cast away. You were hidden, not forgotten. Midnight became your classroom. While others were moving, you were molding. While others were partying, you were praying. While others were building platforms, you were building roots. And now, your foundation is deep enough to carry the weight of the miracle that's arriving. Some will wonder how you got here. They'll try to make sense of your breakthrough. But you'll know it wasn't by chance. It was midnight. It was divine. It was destiny. You'll carry the kind of testimony that sounds like fiction, but it'll be real, tangible, undeniable. Because you stayed faithful through the silence, this midnight is birthing a sound. The sound of breakthrough, the sound of victory, the sound of dreams fulfilled, the sound of sudden open doors and surprising favor. And it won't just change your life, it will change your atmosphere. It will shift your relationships, your finances, your opportunities, your confidence, your energy. This is the moment where you stop explaining yourself. You stop minimizing your dreams. You stop questioning the weight of your assignment. You stop shrinking to fit rooms that were never built for your destiny. The miracle coming at midnight is not subtle. It is a coronation. It is a key that unlocks everything that was withheld. You didn't come this far for the ordinary. You weren't born for mediocrity. You were chosen for something that eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard. And it's unfolding while others sleep. The miracle isn't just about what you're receiving. It's about what you're becoming. You are stepping into your identity, your divine shape, your heaven-formed design. This miracle isn't just a gift. It's a confirmation. It's heaven saying, yes, that's the one. That's the vessel. That's the light. You are about to become the answer to someone else's prayer. You are about to walk into rooms where your presence shifts the energy, where doors open without you knocking, where your name is spoken in places you've never stepped foot in. Why? Because midnight changed the script. The pain didn't disqualify you, it positioned you. The rejection wasn't punishment, it was redirection. And now, everything is coming full circle. The patterns are aligning. The promises are materializing. The portals are opening. Chosen one, what is about to enter your life will exceed your imagination. It will silence every doubt. It will settle every battle. It will restore every part of you that was broken. This is not a healing you have to beg for. It's a healing that belongs to you. This is not a blessing that's being dangled in front of you. It's a blessing that's been assigned to your bloodline. You are the first in your generation to break this kind of spiritual barrier. You are the one called to carry light into dark spaces. You are the one chosen to rewrite the story. And this midnight, it is your evidence. Evidence that delay was not denial. Evidence that silence was not abandonment. Evidence that what you felt in your spirit was real all along. So stand still, breathe, receive. Let this moment imprint itself on your soul. You will remember this hour, not as a time when things almost happened, but as the exact moment when everything changed. This is the midnight that heaven wrote for you before you were born. Do not confuse this quiet with delay. This silence is divine orchestration. You are not waiting. You are being watched over. The womb of your miracle is not empty. It's sacred. Something is forming that can't be rushed. Something is emerging that can't be explained. And when the clock strikes midnight, the spiritual seal will be broken. The moment will arrive, the heavens will lean in, and your name will rise like a flame through the dark. There is a weight to this moment, a weight not of burden, but of glory. It's the kind of spiritual density that says, "This is holy ground." You've stepped into a minute that's wrapped in prophecy. Every second is dripping with promise. Every breath you take is tied to transformation. You are no longer just existing. You are stepping into existence with purpose, with clarity, with supernatural momentum. This miracle is not transactional, it's transformational. It doesn't just give you something new, it awakens something ancient, something eternal, something that was hidden within you for such a time as this. This is your moment of becoming. At midnight, the timelines that once worked against you begin to favor you. Dead ends will transform into detours that lead you straight into divine acceleration. What felt like spiritual traffic was actually God rerouting you away from danger and straight into destiny. What looked like delay was divine design ensuring your character could sustain the magnitude of what's now on the way. Chosen one, you are about to become a miracle that others witness. You are about to embody answered prayer. What you carry will inspire. What you say will ignite. What you do next will not only impact your life, it will mark a new path for others to follow. You will not walk into this new chapter confused. You will walk in with clarity, with vision, with peace. You will wake up tomorrow in a frequency you've never felt before. Because when midnight comes and this miracle is born, your soul will know. This is it. The wait is over. The shift is real. The favor is active. No one can undo what God is doing. No voice can cancel what heaven is commanding. No enemy can intercept what is divinely encrypted in your spiritual DNA. Your miracle is not coming through a human system. It's coming through a divine intervention. You won't need approval. You already have the anointing. Let this be the last night you cry about what didn't happen. Let this be the final hour you replay regrets. The miracle coming at midnight is not here to heal only one part of your life. It is here to elevate the whole of who you are, from the inside out, from the past to the present, from pain to purpose. You are being called into alignment, called into a posture of reception. The energy around you is shifting. Can you feel it? The weight in your spirit isn't fear, it's divine confirmation. You are in labor with something the world has never seen. And you won't leave this midnight empty-handed. You will walk out with evidence, with fulfillment, with fresh vision, with divine clarity. You are entering a realm where things happen faster, clearer, louder, where doors open because of who you are, not what you've done, where rooms receive you because your aura carries a frequency they can't deny. This miracle is magnetizing new reality to you. Don't be surprised when people you've never met are suddenly drawn to your energy. Don't be confused when long-forgotten opportunities return to your door, this time with greater favor. Don't question it when your life begins to look like the dreams you once whispered quietly in the dark. Midnight will announce your arrival before the sun does. This moment carries a prophetic push, a holy unveiling. What was concealed is being revealed. What was spiritual is becoming physical. What was inner knowing is becoming outer manifestation. You will no longer feel the call. You will walk in the calling. You will no longer carry the promise in waiting. You will live the fulfillment in reality. Your miracle is not delayed. It's here. It's yours. It's born in midnight. Stay still. Stay ready. Let midnight find you believing. Because you, chosen one, are not just witnessing this miracle. You are the miracle. The world has no idea what's about to rise out of this midnight for you. But heaven does. Your spirit does. That's why you've been feeling the pull, the inner stirring, the weightless heaviness, like something huge is hovering just beyond the veil of reality. And it is. It's closer than ever. You're not crazy for feeling like something is about to break loose. You're spiritually aware. You're prophetically sensitive. You've been picking up on divine frequency long before your life started showing signs. That's because your miracle has always been in motion. It just hadn't yet reached the visible realm, until now. Midnight is the moment where invisible plans collide with visible time. It's when what was written in the heavens begins manifesting on earth. You've entered a portal, yes, a sacred one, a spiritual threshold that carries the vibration of destiny itself. And only those chosen to perceive beyond the natural can fully sense what this midnight truly holds. You are not ordinary. You've never been. Your journey has been different on purpose. Your process has been precise. There's a divine intelligence behind every closed door, every delayed yes, every reroute. The divine was building something in you that required deep roots, because the fruit you're about to bear will be unprecedented. You're not birthing a small miracle. You're birthing a legacy, a blueprint, a frequency that others will follow. That's why the waiting was intense. That's why the pruning was painful. That's why you felt like things took longer for you. It wasn't punishment. It was power building. It wasn't rejection. It was refinement. You had to be disconnected from the noise to hear the call. You had to walk away from the crowd to walk into your crown. Now, midnight is here. And it's not just a clock, it's a kingdom moment. The kind of miracle that's emerging doesn't come with fanfare. It comes with divine fire, with authority, with undeniable evidence. You're stepping into a chapter that you won't need to explain. Your life will speak. Your presence will prophesy. And your story will carry the vibration of a survivor, a warrior, a victor, a chosen vessel. People may have counted you out. That was their mistake. They didn't know you were in a spiritual cocoon. They didn't know midnight was marking your release. They didn't realize the silence wasn't stagnation. It was strategy. Because when a miracle is being formed in the realm of destiny, everything has to be still. Every spirit must pause. The clock must reset. The old has to bow, and the new must rise. And that's where you are, on the edge of a holy unveiling. There are blessings that have been circling your name, waiting for the gate of midnight to open. There are manifestations that were held back not because you weren't worthy, but because you weren't yet ready to carry them fully. But you've changed. You've grown. You've evolved. You're not who you were yesterday, and that changes everything. This midnight is a mirror. Look closely. Can you see the reflection of who you're becoming? You've been upgraded in the spirit. You've been aligned for impact. And now, the external is catching up to the internal. The world is about to witness the unveiling of a soul that stayed faithful in the quiet, that endured in the waiting, that trusted even when everything screamed, "Give up." You are not stepping into this midnight empty. You are arriving with power, with peace, with purpose. You are entering with a knowing that only comes from walking through the fire and not getting burned. This moment will mark you. You'll never forget this hour. Not because something changed, but because everything did. Your perspective, your energy, your spiritual rank, your internal dialogue, your outer circumstances, your timeline. It's all shifting. And you don't need to do anything but receive it. That's right. Just receive. You've done the work. You've sown the prayers. You've watered your faith. You've endured the nights. This miracle is your inheritance. This breakthrough is your portion. Let it reach you. Let it wash over you. Let it cover your life in waves of holy confirmation. You don't need anyone's permission to claim what is already yours. This isn't luck. This isn't coincidence. This is covenant. This is a sacred agreement written before time, now arriving right on schedule. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Midnight didn't come to test you. It came to deliver you. So take a deep breath. Let go of what was. Make room for what is. And embrace what's next.